Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are definitely in for a treat. If you are new here, I am Essie Defined, also known as Essie, or maybe I said that backwards. I don't know. Anywho, today's video, if you can already tell by the title, we are reviewing the new Pat McGrath foundation and primer. I am super excited to try this. First things first, if you are not subscribed to my channel, you need to go ahead and click the subscribe button now, and then go ahead and click the notification bell. That way you don't miss any more of my uploads. Okay? All right. Now, so first things first, this is the very first product that I've ever used of Pat McGrath. I felt compelled to do a review because you guys always ask me about skin related makeup, like foundations, powders. I feel like it's what you guys like to see from me, so I felt compelled to go ahead and make this good old purchase for this review. I got the foundation and I got the primer. When I went to go get the powder, it was sold out, so unfortunately I will not be reviewing the powder. If you would like for me to review the powder, I need you to click the thumbs up button and just put powder in my comments, and then I'll check it after I post or after the video's been up for a while. So let's get into the primer. So this is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer Base, and it comes in this really pretty black and gold box. It's embossed with the gold lettering. Let me talk a little bit about the primer. It smooths, hydrates, preps skin for soft focus, blurred effect, runway tested, mother approved. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. And I will say, even just picking up both products, the foundation definitely weighs more. Just in the packaging alone, this is like a paper. It's almost coming off a little bit. A paper wrapped bottle. The bottle is plastic, and there is a pump. My face is already prepped. Let's pause for a second. So I get what's called a hydrofacial. I go every 6 to 8 weeks, and thanks to my girl Casey at Columbus Aesthetic and Plastic Surgery, honey, my skin is just, I love my first day back. Back to the video. Here is the primer. Give this a pump. What does this remind me of? Doesn't have much of a smell. Go ahead and put this on. As I'm putting it on, it does melt into the skin. It doesn't completely mattify the skin, but I am noticing that I guess it's doing what it says. It does blur the skin. Not 100% of a blur. So not anything like the Becca Evermatte primer. This, honestly, this primer reminds me of the MAC Time Check lotion. I don't know if you guys have heard of that or have used it, but this is what it reminds me of. Even the consistency. I couldn't think of it at the moment, but that is what it does remind me of. This primer does retail for $60. Okay. Most expensive primer I've ever purchased, using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color orange. And I know you guys are like, what do you even color correct? First of all, I have shadows. Everybody can use a little color correction around their mouth. Don't let anybody tell you different. Okay, as the primer is sitting, it does feel kind of powdery, very silky. You guys know what I mean. It just feels kind of almost like I have a powder on. Because I did not get the powder that goes along with this foundation set, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Danessa Myricks Evolution powder in the color number 2. I feel like Danessa Myricks and Pat McGrath have the same makeup style to a certain degree. Like they're both about that skin like natural bare makeup but no makeup. I felt like it was fitting to go ahead and use her powder as a substitute. So for those of you that have already used Auntie Pat's powder, let me know if it's the same, if you've tried Danessa Myricks powder or an all. All right. So now to the foundation. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm a little bit scared. I always get so scared with foundations. I came from tinted moisturizer. If you've been watching me for a while, or if you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I am a tinted moisturizer girl. I always get just a little bit nervous when I have to use foundation. That first moment with it, y'all, I'm worried. Here is the foundation. Let me tell you, the weight on this definitely feels like $68. Here is the foundation. I feel so Vanna White-ish. Okay, so coverage is medium. Like I said, I came from tinted moisturizer, so I'm okay with medium. The finish is natural, so that means there's gonna be some shine, but not too much. Y'all, I went and got me a new NYX foundation brush just for this. I wasn't Patty. I done already spent my coin now. Primer and foundation. I couldn't do the brush. So anyway, I purchased shade 29, deep 29. I found my shade was on Sephora Shade Finder because my Sephora store in my area did not have the Pat McGrath foundation. So I already like that it comes with a pump. Why am I nervous? And here's the color. Y'all, here we go. Pray in the name of the Father. It's like, let me stop playing with the Lord. These are a lot more dots than Pat said to use. So this is definitely a foundation for someone who really does not like a lot of makeup. You know what? This is definitely an everyday foundation. I mean, I know it's $68, but this is definitely that foundation that you pull every day. Like, you want to wear makeup every day, this is the foundation that you probably want to use, because the thing is, it's still skin-like. I feel like my skin is still showing through. Man, I know I have makeup on, and it does look like I have on makeup, but it doesn't. Honestly, from the reviews that I saw online, I thought that this was very close to the Face and Body by MAC, but the Face and Body by MAC, let me tell you the difference between the two, because I do study formula. A Face and Body by MAC is definitely very much so water-based. And so when you put that on the skin literally absorbs. Color deposit is there, and it's on the skin. It's not, you know, the skin is not sucking it in, and it may be due to the primer, which is why I wanted to get the primer, because I often feel like whenever a brand makes a foundation, they make a primer to go with the formula. And so it's kind of like shampoo and conditioner. Like, you're not going to buy Head and Shoulders shampoo and then try to use Paul Mitchell conditioner. Just doesn't go. You can still see just a couple of blemishes that I probably wouldn't normally see had I had on more coverage. And I know I saw a lot of people add more makeup to their skin, but I really don't want to add more makeup to my skin. Like, I feel like I like it. And that was like 1.5 pumps. Secondly, or not secondly, but wherever the number is that I am on this list of things that I like and don't like about this foundation, it is much more on the redder side than I would prefer. I mean, on camera, it's flawless. Let me add one more pump to one side and see if there is any much of a difference. One of the key claims is it is buildable, customizable, and that just proved it. I still like this side better. This side still, to me, looks like me. This side is starting to look like somebody else. Concealer-wise, so I'm going to go ahead and use NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Pomade. If we did make a concealer, it would probably look like this. This is supposed to be a skin-like look. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. Not too heavy. Blend that out. Okay, y'all, so this is the foundation and the concealer and my contour blended out. My skin looks really good. Okay, so we are done with the rest of the look. I just popped on some lashes, did my brows, put on a lip. Lip details are chestnut lip pencil, top with brandy, liquid lipstick, and Lonnie's natural luster. I'm just gonna give you my, my overall feelings about the foundation. From angle to angle, I feel like this foundation is very pretty. Definitely for someone who is not a makeup-y person. So if you're that person that's scared to try makeup, like, I hate to do this to you, sis, and throw you into a $68 foundation, but this is definitely the coverage that you may be looking for, the weight that you may be looking for in foundation, and the finish that you may be looking for in foundation. Because I definitely feel like this describes that girl that is scared to wear foundation because she doesn't know what she's gonna look like, or has never worn a foundation and is unsure about picking a color. I honestly don't feel like you can really go too wrong with the color, because like I said, initially I was scared because the color came off a little too red to me, but now that I'm wearing it with the rest of my look, and even in person, I have no arguments. I mean, maybe my eyes are just trained to like what they like. I don't know, but I don't see the red anymore. I just see my skin. I don't know if the foundation like customizes to your skin as you wear it. Like, literally, you guys are looking at me, right? Tell me, do you feel like this color is off, or do you feel like it was pretty spot on? Let me know in the comments. I need to be very careful, because is it something that I feel like you absolutely need to have, like, oh, this is a makeup product that everybody must have? Like, I don't feel like this is something that's for everybody. Let me just be clear about that. I don't feel like, anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. Sorry, guys. I definitely don't feel like it's for everybody. I do feel like this foundation is for a specific type of makeup wearer, and that makeup wearer is a very day-to-day, everyday, maybe the woman in the office that wants to put on a little foundation because, she just wants to look polished. That's the word. This is definitely the foundation for someone that just wants to look polished. Now, if you want to look made up, this is not going to give you your beat Instagram beat, drag queen beat, full cover. Like, this is not for that makeup wearer. This is definitely for your everyday girl, your mom, busy mom that just wants to put foundation on in the car. I definitely feel like this is a foundation that you could blend with your hands, and you're not going to run into too many issues of looking uneven. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or leave me something nice in the comments. Or if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. I always check my notifications, so you will always get a response from me. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at scdefined. And I think this is the end of the video.